Knee pain and joint pain impacts around 40% of the Indian adult population, and they are considered to be early risk factors for arthritis. Around 180 million Indians suffer from arthritis, which is much more than those suffering from diabetes. Now, research has found that both gut and oral microbiome have a role to play in the onset of arthritis. Certain gut bacteria could produce an endotoxin called lipopolysaccharides (LPS) that can enter the bloodstream, go to joints and start doing inflammation in the joints, right? LPS specifically could lead to creation of zombie cells and zombie mitochondria and cause something called cellular senescence, which leads to degradation of bones and cartilage, right? And gut microbiome could also release uric acid when they metabolize fructose and purines, and this uric acid causes inflammation in the joints. Then if you have a suboptimal oxalate metabolism and you're consuming foods which are high in oxalates such as spinach and almond, certain bacteria, if you don't have certain bacteria that can neutralize oxalic acid, you would have high oxalate in your bloodstream, and this will form crystals and start doing inflammation in the joints. Now, your oral microbiome, when you have a gum disease or you have a leaky gum, certain bacteria such as P. gingivalis could enter the bloodstream, and travel to joints and start doing inflammation, and this leads to production of certain proteins, inflammatory proteins, and there's an immune reaction. There are autoantibodies that target these proteins, and then you have arthritis, right? So essentially, knee pain and joint pain should not be ignored. They are signs of biological aging, and they could lead to arthritis. So if you want to fix your knee pain and joint pain and arthritis, fix your oral and gut microbiome. And arthritis is also connected with onset of cardiovascular disease, because similar pathways such as LPS and uric acid and even P. gingivalis are the early biomarkers for cardiovascular disease, and even people who have gum disease have high risk of cardiovascular disease. So fix your microbiome to actually get rid of these arthritis issues and reduce the risk for cardiovascular disease.